First, I want to start by saying thank you for taking this time to share some conversation with me.
I'm blessed, brother.
I've been doing sound here on the cruise for over 10 years.
I've seen you before.
Yeah, and we've had short conversation about our connection with Chicago at the time, and you explain your interpretation of art and what art means to you.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
I am a black artist, happy to be doing what I'm doing. I want to keep my legacy within our element, or whatever you want to call it. A lot of people say, well, why ain't you in this museum or this gallery? If it ain't black control, I'm not really that much concerned with it. The bottom line, the money that we raise goes to the Tom Joyner Foundation to help them children. I come out of the hood. I come out of an area where, what the hell are we talking about? I don't know nothing about no university. You know, I'm trying to make it out of high school, which I didn't make it out of high school.
Okay.
I had to get drafted for the military. It was the only way I could get in. I had to volunteer for the draft because here's a part that's negative and positive. I've always had a mother and father. So I can't say, you know, all that hood this and hood that. I came out of the hood, and I love the hood because they talk normal. You know, they don't be using some word. Like the other day, they were talking in here. I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. but they started using these little funny words and stuff, but it's okay. I am blessed. I'm blessed. I mean, I'm on a ship for the Tom Joyner Foundation. Look where I am.
Right.
Oh, by the way, today's my birthday.
Okay, happy birthday.
I'm 76 years old today. And I'm working with shoe polish. This was all an accident. I don't know, about 12 years ago, I was in some little thrift shop, and they had the old bottle of shoe polish that has a little dip in it, and I took it home with me just to be taken home, and I started working with it. Well, that little tip died, so I had to start converting this here into that. But see, back in the 20s and 30s, white men used to paint themselves with shoe polish and make fun of it. Also, see, folks don't realize that little brush is what they did the KKK with.
Okay.
Because you notice when you see KKK written around the country, it's always what color? Black.
Right.
Well, people don't think about it. Here they are fussing out about black folk, but the KKK is in black.
Was that the inspiration of you deciding to use the shoe polish in your artwork?
I took it home and I started playing with it, and it worked. And when I did the first 6 pieces, I did them on Gory Island.
Okay.
And the only reason I was there to go get off. Plus, I mean, you know, 40 years ago, I couldn't think about going to Africa. I didn't even know which way it was on the, you know, I knew it was there, you know. I'm going to tell you another thing. I have to share this because you over here. She going to like this. I come from the North. See, we always talk about the South this and the South that. See, I'm one of them guys that came from the North to the South. We heard about this and that and Dr. King and all that, but we didn't really know it existed until I got off the bus in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I went in, the next door there was the Silver Dollar Bar. You know, get off the bus, you're tired, I wanted something to drink. And I asked him, could I have a Coca-Cola? And very nicely he said, we don't serve niggas.
Wow.
And I realized that day where I was. And then when I finally got married and my wife came down, they're going to enjoy hearing all this. You know, I wanted to take her to the movies, to the theater. And that's in Fayetteville. You had to go around the back and go upstairs. But here's the other thing. They made you sit in the balcony. See, in New York, it was an honor to sit in the balcony. But in the South, they put you in the balcony, and there's a big old screen, like net going across. So we couldn't throw no shit down on the white people like that. And today, I still try not to eat at Kentucky Fried Chicken. Because back then, they wouldn't serve us. And then I went into a pizza joint in Fayetteville, and I got a slice of pizza. They took that aluminum foil and rolled the pizza up in it.
Wow.
And then later on, we went to get a hot dog, and the guy wrapping the hot dog up. And I said, you know, I got a uniform on. He said, he ain't give a damn. Now go ahead and ask your question.
So back to your first 6 paintings, your first 6 drawings. What were they talking about?
There was a slave ship and the actual slaves. I did a whole series on the slaves in the quarters, and they're all. A lady in Washington D.C. bought them all, and I didn't even frame when I bought them back. I showed it to her at the Congressional Black Caucus show. Miss Pauline Snyder. Pauline Snyder is one of Obama's lawyers.
Okay.
Still one of the lawyers. She's also the lawyer for the city of Washington, whatever.
And during those first 6, was there any release of any thing that you were going through back in the day?
No. The shoe polish was only 12 years ago. I've been going to synagogue. By then I had been going to synagogue. Probably been there about 30, 40 times. So I knew everybody. I slept in the quarters. Wait a minute. Let me show you something. Watch this right here.
Okay.
We went to Jamaica.
Okay.
And while I was there, what I wanted to do in Jamaica was take the sand from Jamaica and mix it with the sand from Africa. And I still... there you go. There you go.
See the sand.
That's the sand from Jamaica. And what I was trying to do is tie all that in because all the slaves directly to the United States. A lot of them went to Jamaica. You know where we were at yesterday? It was probably one of the most important places a black person been. Do you know what happened where we were at yesterday?
No.
That's where Tucson Overton. That's where he whipped Napoleon's ass.
Okay.
Well, that's what he did. He whipped Napoleon's ass.
Okay.
And then a couple of brothers turned him in and got him killed. And that was so important that we were there. I did a whole piece about Tucson Overton. About Tucson Overton. That's my wife, so she can holler. She can't holler at her. That's a camera. And why did it turn red?
Because it means we're recording when it's red.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But you know what? I'm glad you did that because now here it is. We're taking old technology when you were showing your camera, and I brought in this camera showing you new technology. How I've been on this cruise for 10 years, and I'm just telling you, this year is the first time I'm really recognizing art. In all those years I've been seeing art, but I'm still relating it back to the coloring book. You don't color out the lines. You got to keep your colors together. And here, learning, you know how you just see things, but you really don't see things until you really start paying attention.
Right.
And now that I'm really paying attention to art, now I understand, and I wanted to learn more about what I think I understand about art. Because even when I look around this room, and I went in here and looked at a lot of artwork, I feel like I'm so kindergarten at understanding what art really is and what
look how
it really
kindergarten I am about that camera. Because that looked like the thing I see on TV that you talk to.
Microphone?
No, they call something else. It's on TV where they be telling you to do something.
Series and
right,
Echo.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out how he gonna use that. Number one is round. How he gonna use that? Well, now, so there's a camera.
There's a camera there, and looking at that, we'll even put that on the camera. It's on my phone.
But how you get
and
to the phone?
I can go to presets, and now I'm looking at your artwork. Now there's a wide shot of us. Now it's a single shot of just you, and all this is being recorded, and it's showing you that it's picking up our voice. So this is what's actually being recorded, and it's going to the different shots.
You got three different pictures on this thing now.
Right. So in merging the two together, now you see how I feel when I'm looking at you guys' artwork, that I can see it, but I still don't understand it.
You understand a little better now?
I understand a little better because now I'm seeing it. How do you decide what's artwork and what you're still creating on before you call it art?
I don't. I do it. Like if I don't like it, I throw it out, or I throw it on the floor, and people come by and say, "Can I have that?" And I say yes, and then they make me sign it. I do excuse me. I'm sorry. We sold a piece of your work.
Yeah,
Me and her.
I'm sure.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's what we're here for.
Right.
I don't know if I answered that. I just
You said
Can I tell you something real quick?
Go ahead.
I depend on him.
Come over here. Come over here.
She an artist too.
Yeah. I know. No, sit right here. Sit right here.
You should talk to her a little bit
We
too.
were talking. She just stepped into it. We're talking now. Now you're in the show.
First she played with some cameras. She's a photographer.
Okay. So go ahead.
So it's important to know that for artists, we're born creating. We come out like this, and other people define it. So when you say, you're asking us the questions of the people who define it. So we try hard to continuously define ourselves as well, but at the end of the day, we are just creatives, and other people define that creation and put us in boxes. Artists don't really belong in a box. We try to fit into them, but we don't really belong in them. We don't create those boxes.
So how did
be honest.
So how did you know, like you said, bird? So how did you know that this is what you should be doing?
I was born like this.
Okay.
I was born creating. I had my first art class was when I was 2 years old. I was in ceramics, and I just always made things that people were always very interested in. And my mother encouraged me to continue making art.
Okay. What was your first piece?
My first piece was definitely a ceramic piece. It was a little angel. I remember I was painting her and I was holding it about this close to my face, and my mom will never let me forget
Keep
that
looking
moment.
the way you were looking.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I
I'm going back
appreciate
to work
you.
now.
Right. I see you working, and we inside the art gallery right now where people can come and showcase and look at their work. And then upstairs, I think Friday, you guys are going to have another auction.
We have an auction on Saturday at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Deck 5.
Deck 5.
Yeah.
All right. But thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for
I
coming.
appreciate you sharing and enlightening me on a lot of things that now I can look at what I call myself doodling with as artwork, because like you say, it's not me, it's the people that define it. And even like the piece you say you threw on the floor because you didn't like it, but someone said, hey,
Right.
can I get that? And now at that point, even when you say you didn't like it, is it still art, or wait to the person define it what you didn't like and say I want that, and then it becomes art?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Okay, I like that. It is. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's up, it's your boy Cody here, Chi-Town.
St. Martin is where we at.
Hey, welcome to St. Thomas. Have a fun time.
He saw me on YouTube, so
I saw him on YouTube up to last night with the 2018 Fantastic Warriors.
appreciate you. Hey, it's amazing how people just saw your video and now you're seeing stuff and didn't know that people are watching your videos. But check this out. The guy that just said he saw me on YouTube last night, 2018. This is his Hummer. Check him out. In St. Thomas, they riding. Check him out, y'all. Check him out.
Wow, what's your name?
Yanni.
Yanni. Yanni is our wonderful cab driver. She got Andretti skills. We as Americans say it's the wrong side of the road, but this is just everyday driving for them. But the fact that you can't see what's coming around the corner, and she getting it.
I thought a ride to Great America was scary. She handled it like, hold on tight, fasten your seatbelt.
I can go faster.
Oh, no.
And look at that drop. It's beautiful view, but not if you're thinking about falling down there.
Yeah, look at it.
By the way, we're in the middle of St. Thomas Island.
And I was just talking about a Great America rider. Look what she said.
And just like a coaster, she slowed down before you drop. She's loving this, by the way.
And you know, in her head, she said, "I got some scary men in my van."
No. She's got scary men. Us firemen, we're adventurous. We like this kind of stuff.
Nice.
This would be being the fire truck, and they would be holding on. Right, Jay?
Yes, sir.
Dan? Yeah. Well, Dan drives too.
Now you give me a skateboard, I'll take this back.
Now, you know, in Chicago, they say fasten your seatbelt. They need to come here to St. Thomas and understand why. After coming here, somebody tell me to put my seatbelt on. I'm like, for what? Man, you feel like Great America dip we just did?
Yes, sir.
I almost forgot I was recording.
Hey, like our favorite commercial. Whee!
We're taking this curve. Man, did you see that?
What?
Man, did you see that? Did you see that?
I know you've seen it because I'm recording it. Come around the corner.
And she laughing. She laughing.
You don't even know what's coming. It's like she didn't even blink.
She said I go fast, and she going faster without telling us she going faster. I think she want to see what we got to do. It's like, okay, I'll probably never have them in this truck again, so I'm gonna go faster.
We're on the flat.
Even though they said, no, watch this.
Talking about it's flat.
It's flat.
Still.
Yeah, it's
Y'all see this?
After that ride, we found out that we're on a national park, and our driver didn't tell us we was gonna need Kleenex, because some of the guys don't want to admit that they had a tear in the corner of their eye after the way she was driving, and she's still laughing.
You guys gotta be cracking up.
I would say
can go faster.
And she still want to go faster.
Listen, I wasn't even 20 miles. I could have gone 60.
What?
Yeah. I know these corners from the back of my head. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're in the VI.
What's up, it's your boy Cody here, Chi-Town.
First beach party, and I've experienced rain on the beach party, but the party still go on. Has Tom Joyner say party with a purpose. Let me get some of the rain in there. Look, they filling up in our thing because of the rain. Now we got something going on. You know, the war will always bring people together. Sooner or later they're gonna be saying, let's step with it, bring it all together. The rain in there, so now they're gonna be in here. They gotta dance until the rain go away. Cause one thing is not gonna stop, and that's the party. We gotta keep it going. Let's go and party in here.
What's up, it's your boy Cody here, Chi-Town. Let's step with it. Let's step with it. Let's step with it. Let's step with it.
Once again, it's Tom Joyner, Fantastic Go at 319. The beats take over. Damon Williams. Get it in, y'all.
$1 bill in the building.
What's going on?
DJ down the middle.
1, 2, 3, everybody.
What up? Fantastic voyage.
Hello, welcome to St. Thomas.
There you go. What's going on, boss?
Oh, where were you when I was out there in the water?
Catching me greasing up.
What's up? Cleveland, Ohio. Hey, Tom Joyner.
Come on!
Good, man.
Okay.
Thank you, Coach. All right, Doc.
I love it.
What's up, it's your boy Cody here, Chi-Town.
We just found out when you come to the national park, you got to pay to get in and you got to pay to get out. We need to talk to Governor Too Much.
Right.
We don't know his name, but we're going to call him Governor Too Much. So here she is driving. I got to get prepared for this. This is the ride that she said you better strap in because she's not doing 20 on the way back.
Him thrills in St. Thomas.
She said she gonna
like, man,
she gonna
why
show
y'all
us
playing?
how you hit the turns. And she laughing, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it. She laughing.
I gotta
already.
laugh. It's funny. It's funny.
She actually just got mad because there was a slow truck in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe that? She actually said, "Oh, this guy's gonna slow us down." Is that called
St. Thomas,
St. Thomas Road Rage?
Thomas, baby.
Oh, she got some New Orleans in it.
How they just come out? Look, you got to be the driver and the crossing
Get off the
guard.
telephone. Stop texting. Stop texting.
What the world?
Yeah, this driving on the other side of the street is kind of throwing me.
Just stay in the back.
But if you notice,
You just stay in the back.
she let the car go by only so she can speed.
That's what I did.
Like this?
I
This?
took up space.
We're mind reading now.
That's why I did it.
We've never went this slow before, so we're going to
Nice view. Look at that view. Nice.
Is this the fast curve like you talking normally?
Look at these turns they have now. It's crazy.
Oh, he blocked you.
Oh, he sure did. He sure did. You see that?
Wow.
You see that? Oh. It's showtime, y'all. Once again, let's give it up for Natural Change.
Mr. Rob Evans on the guitar, Jordan Grant on the keyboard, Mr. Byron Fuller on the drums, y'all. Tony Blade on the keys and vocals. We are Natural Change.
Chi-Town.
On a stage, people are watching. I'm under a magnifying glass, and I could have taken the easy road and been like, you know what, that was my past, that was my life, I'm his ex, life is good. No, I'm real. I'm from the south side of Chicago. Do not let this baby hair fool you. Tears and all, I'm still real. I'm still grounded. I'm still humble. I have my roots. I'm spiritually grounded. Even on this journey, I'm able to thank my grandfather. Though he was a flawed man, he was also a man after God. He was a man trying to find his way. He was a man that had to deal with his demons. And he may not have done it in a way that I saw fit and may have set me up for something I didn't understand.
Feel not only what your story was, but also feeling from the audience. You make us laugh, you make us cry, you make us proud to be from the south side of Chicago. But you make us proud to be a strong Black woman.
Oh, thank you. Well, first of all, is everybody okay? Take a deep breath. Pull your earlobes. Yeah, it's deep. You know, that's why I wanted to give the warning before watching it. It's deep, it's real, it's raw. When I did this documentary, it was actually just me sitting there with a camera crew, not scripted. I just spoke from the heart. I asked God to make me a vessel, give me the words that need to be spoken, allow me to share my story in the places where I felt strong. So I was strong in the places where I was like, Lord Jesus, when it comes, so my 3 kids, I call them my eggs. When it comes to my eggs, Jesus, it's a wrap. I'm done. Like, take my legs from under me.
Shout out to Tom Joyner, 20th anniversary. Came on, worldwide, your love is alive, baby. Turn day into night, sweet till I died 1,000 times. I should have told you better nights, better times, better days. Still I miss you more than make me crazy, don't speak no sound. I want you to prove it to me ever now. Take it to the rainbow. Honey, anything ever should change in you. Don't worry, I'm standing still. I'm open with the Tom Joyner will. This is the hottest one. Take you and make you home. If you can leave you alone. Everybody say, will you forgive me? I stop all my time. Trust you and keeps you down. Sometimes it's a thing of mine. Will you forgive me? I can't control the feeling. Girl, 'cause boy, you go was here. Feel you from the floor to the ceiling. Girl, I'll feel you when you comb your Haitian hair. Hey, you can get low, I be coming together like an overdose.
all good and down, take my home. Go back east to the valley. Hand that for me. I was always at a hand, wasn't looking for a thing. I was just about the balance. Then I saw Miss Lady. Then I said to myself, there you go. My destiny only is one for me. Go, baby. Look at that. She gon' be the one. We gonna have some babies. Listen. She was coming up the shoe store, pretty little thing. A couple of bags in her hand, right in front of Macy's. That's where all the pretty girls hang, right? Then I saw her in the food court, sipping little thing, conversating on the cell phone, looking so amazing. And I said, That's it. That's beautiful. I love it when you rock like that. That's right. So if you know the song, somebody help me sing it tonight. Come on. Say what? Can you sing it one more time for me, Tom? Sweet, sweet. This is my favorite part right here. Because my heart is yearning for you. Can you sing it all? My heart is yearning for you. Sing it. Keep running. Keep running.
travel near or far for your glory. I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my King. For your glory, I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my King. Lord, if I find favor in your sight, Lord, please. You mean you say, hear my heart's cry. I'm desperately waiting to be where you are. I cross the highest desert, travel near or far, say, for your glory. I will do anything just to see you, to behold you as my King. To behold you as my King. For your glory, I will do anything just to see you, Jesus. To behold you as my King, yeah. To behold you as my King. For your glory, I'll do anything. I don't care who's watching. I don't care who's talking. I don't care who's got too much to say. I want to see you. I need to see you, oh God. Yeah. I want to be where you are. I've got to be where you are. I want to be where you are. I've got to be where you are. If you want to be where you say, I've got to be where you are. I want to be where you are. I've got to be where you are. Yes, I want to be where my life looks upside down sometimes, Jesus. Could you turn it around if I get in your presence, God? Sometimes people don't know what words to say to make me feel alright. If I get in your presence, God, I gotta be where you are. I wanna be where you are. I gotta be where you are. I wanna be where you are. I need you, Jesus. I can't breathe without you. I need you, Jesus. I can't walk without you. I can't move without you in my life. I gotta be there. I wanna be there. I need to be there. You are. You are. I need to be. Oh, I wanna be. And I choose to be. No matter what you say, I'm going after you, God. Just to see you, to behold you as my King. God bless you. Thank you.
Y'all give it up for her one more time.
Chrisette Michelle. You're welcome. I invited her because I think you should forgive her. You didn't feel that way about Steve? No, seriously. But Chrisette Michelle. Oh. So I invited her to be here. Thank you, Chrisette Michelle. I love you. We love you too.
What's up, it's your boy Cody here, Chi-Town. Let's